Just going to do a quick review here on the Nulong NP7A portable sewing machine. So when you unpack it, you'll see we have the plug here. Underneath here is the switch that operates the unit. We have the thread spool or the thread cone on here, and this is the nut that holds it down. We lock it in tight. Here we have a lever that raises the what we call the pressure foot, okay, down here, that clamps the bag against the feed dog, which drives it. So let's say you have a jam, you have some sort of a jam and you need to clean it out, then just pivot that lever, it'll raise that foot up, and then you can get in there and clean the teeth out or blow it out, etc. Okay, so that's again, this is called the pressure foot, and this with the teeth is called the feed dog. Also, if you're rethreading, if you need to thread the unit, what we normally do is raise the pressure foot like that, and then just put your hand underneath the guard here, and you can rotate. Then you can rotate it to bring the needle all the way out, so that you can rethread it. So just raise the pressure foot, rotate it, drop it back down, and then you can get at the needle for threading here. Okay. This is the oil reservoir. We put a little note here, 4 pumps at the beginning of the shift and 4 pumps every 4 hours of use. This is just lightweight oil, like 10W oil. We use this from Canadian Tire, Mastercraft. Okay, just a plain or just a 3-in-1, just a light machine oil is fine. And here's the fill. This is just a rubber fill cap. You pop this off, fill it up. Now the sewing machine comes with a small amount of oil right here. Comes with 5 spare needles, a wrench for the needle chuck, which is right down here. Okay, so you just loosen this, pull the needle out, pop the new one in, and it comes also with an Allen key and a screwdriver there. As far as threading the unit goes, comes here. My focus is not great here, but in through the back, around the tension adjuster, down through this eyelet, through that eyelet. Underneath there's 2 more eyelets here, and then it goes up through the top of the needle and out the top. Okay, so this is, see if I can show this. I can't show it because it's looped in there now, but that's the one error that's made sometimes. So again, the needle up through the bottom of the needle, and then pull out a good foot of thread when you're sewing it, just to make sure the thread doesn't pull out when you start sewing. So that's the basic overview. Down here is the knife, the cutting knife. So what happens when you're sewing, you have the thread chain coming out, and then at the end, when you're ready to cut, we just rotate the head so that the thread goes into the nibbler knife, and that'll cut the thread chain. The tension adjustment on the front here, usually we set it and leave it. It's quite sensitive, so if you do need to adjust it, you just loosen the slotted screw here, adjust this little knurled piece here, and then lock it up. In theory, for thicker bags, it'll be slightly less tension. For thinner bags, more tension, but typically we adjust it here before we ship it, and we leave it where it's set because it is quite sensitive. And that's it.